And before anyone thanks me for staying, last time I testified it was 1:45 a.m., so y'all are freshmen. My name is Brooke Cheney. I'm a mom. I'm a blueberry farmer. I am a firearms instructor. And I have been up here more times than I would care to say over the last 3 years. In all of that time that I have spent here, the hours upon hours of waiting to stand here for my 3 minutes to testify, the one thing I've learned over all of these years, and the one thing I'm so sick and tired of hearing in these halls, is how the Democrats and the Republicans can't work together. Because the Democrats decide they have all the power, so they don't really have to listen to the Republicans. The Republicans have stepped up this time, as far as I'm concerned, to give the Democrats something to work with. And now they need to step over the alley and work with them. As a mom, I want to slap each and every one of them. The whole point of me being a taxpayer in Connecticut is so that you guys are working for me, that you are working for the majority and not the minority. I understand running a state is a complex thing. I understand from listening to testimony there is always another piece of information that, well, maybe this is the right number, maybe this is the wrong number. But the reality of it is the truth is somewhere in the middle, and none of us have all the information that we need. As a homeowner, as a household person who runs the finances for my household, like the lady joked about, she'd like a new kitchen. The reality of it is, unless there's money in the budget, you can't do that. I would love to see our government, I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican, but say, this is the actual money that we have, and this is the actual money we can spend. No more forecasting, no more guessing, but actual real numbers. And I don't know if I'm living in fantasy land, because I've been told that I'm full of rainbows and unicorns, and then sometimes deadly force. But for today, all I'm here to use my 3 minutes for is to ask the Democrats to reach across the line. There is no perfect budget. You have to be able to say no to some of the things some of the time to be able to benefit the most amount of people. And I feel that the inability to work together is definitely a challenge in this state. And so my 3 minutes is just to implore Democrats and Republicans to actually try to work together and stop with the fisting, the pounding of the fist, I am right, you are wrong, because the answer is somewhere in between.
Thank you very much for your testimony, and I will thank you for sticking around, because I know if you have the family at home and you work and your farm and whatnot, and you took the time to be here all day and this evening, and we deeply do appreciate it. Are there any questions from any committee members?
And I am missing putting my children to bed tonight. And at 7 and 9 years old, they are so adorable, and yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we can have you head home now, I guess, if there's no other questions, and hopefully you'll